you guys, it's Renee. I wanted to share with you a project I'm working on, and I think you will love this project, and it's easy to do in just a couple of hours. All you'll need is a head of garlic, and then what you'll do is take each garlic clove, take off all the skin, and get that ready. You'll need scissors. You'll need some unbleached natural twine or thick thread. And you'll need a needle with a wide eye. And probably a thimble. And, oh, I'm sorry, this one I've already been cutting on the garlic. You'll need a nice little knife to cut the little hard brown thing off of the garlic, which I've already done. Okay, so let's begin. So once you have all your garlic cloves clean and ready to go, you do want to cut off the bottom brown edge of this one. See? Like this. I'm going to cut that right off. And then they're going to all stand up very nicely for you. So, what you're going to do, it's kind of like the same thing as stringing popcorn. So, you're going to make sure that you string from the bottom. And, try to get as central as you can in the clove. This one I got a little bit too superficial to that side, but it's very organic. So you want to make sure they're all kind of standing the right direction. And so once you pierce the outer and then go to the other side, you want to try to make it as even as possible so that the thread stays intact. And you just kind of continue this. It's very relaxing. See, I didn't even take that little brown because that was a softer one. If they're really hard, I do tend to try to remove it. If they're sort of soft anyway, it's probably okay to leave it. And then you just keep piercing the garlic clove. And keep in mind, it's the top pointy part where the green grows out that you want that to be on the top. And this seems like so much fun and a lot of garlic, and your hands will smell really delicious after we're done. But trust me, it's so totally worth it, because not only are you creating this beautiful artistic presentation of nature, you're also having something that's going to be ongoing in the kitchen and useful as a spice. And so here I have my twine that I'm just kind of unwinding, and so I'm just slowly moving each of the garlic cloves down. And really, it's the way you want to do it, and you know what? You're not going to make a mistake. So just keep stringing the garlic along. And if one of the pieces doesn't stay on, that's okay, because you're going to have enough to create a beautiful project. This one, I wanted to do it on a small scale. Oh, ow! Try not to stab yourself. I lose a little bit of focus when I'm talking, but try not to stab yourself and bleed all over the beautiful garlic, because that would totally defeat the purpose of making something delicious for people. So these, I find them to be a little on the small side, so it might be a little bit more difficult to use those. And then you can always, you don't have to use the whole thing. So these are a little bit hard and small and thin, and they probably won't work as well. So we can just say, okay, that's done. So see, we have this long, beautiful garlic thread. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut with our scissors. Did I mention we needed scissors? What craft project would not be complete without scissors? And then we're going to go ahead and give yourself some extra twine, just in case you need to play around with it. Throw it on the floor if you need to. And then, voila, we have our piece. Now, just give me a moment to try to fit this on the plate. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of arrange it around so that all of the pieces are standing up nicely. And give yourself time to do this. And it really does help if it's the thicker piece of twine. So this one is really good. It's very sturdy. But you know, it also has to go through the needle, so, okay? So that's, this could be a nice necklace to ward off evil vampires and spirits, right? And so then you're just going to place in and around your bowl in a nice fashion and stack them so that the bottom is the brown side and not the pointy side where the green comes out. You can feel free to rotate it so that you're going to have 2 rows if you'd like. But on mine, I'm just going to try to do 1 row and see how it goes. Okay. And make sure on all sides the pointy side is up. And you know what? It's easier to do it that way because it's more stable, see? And if some of them are falling over, there's just a period of adjustment where you need to find that happy point that they all stand up and counterbalance one another. And so just keep working with it. It doesn't really matter as much if your twine kinks or curls under, as long as it just kind of looks like rows of teeth, right? So as long as they're balancing and standing, once you add the water, they're going to balance even easier. This one helps because there's a bit of a lip on this plate so that it will stand up. This one is really good. Can you see this one? Because it's almost ready to send out that green shoot. And with a little water, it's going to be helped along. So, I'm going to get as many of these standing the right way that I can at one time. It could be challenging. That's part of the fun. They might fall down. But as soon as they start getting stabilized and grow the green shoot, it's going to be a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. So next, well, there goes my piece that I had of my bobbin. So, and you know, some people put a paper towel here that kind of helps them to stand. I'm just going to put the water right in. Now this is bottled water, nothing directly from the faucet. And then within 10 to 14 days, you're going to have the green shoots come out. This thing is going to get stabilized and it's going to be a strong, beautiful, natural, living arrangement for your table or kitchen. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to insert pictures after this so that you really get the great idea and the full effect. Try one for yourself.